Selling a home, huge deal. Buying a home, also a huge deal. But buying and selling at the same time can literally feel like you're juggling fire. It's a lot, but don't panic. I've helped so many clients with this situation, and today I'm breaking it all down for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to buy the home stress-free and how to time everything perfectly. Have you ever thought about buying and selling at the same time? What's your biggest worry about the process? Drop in the comments. I'd love to hear them. So part 1, selling the home. If you're looking to buy and sell, it's so important that you really focus on selling your home first. Otherwise, if you fall in love with a home and you're looking to buy, then you're a really motivated buyer because you have a home to buy and you have to sell your home quickly. So in that situation, you're going to price your home aggressively and be highly motivated to get the property under contract. But if you haven't found a home that you're already in love with, it takes some of that pressure off. You're not as motivated, so you can list the home, have time to sell, and not have that stress on you. Also, if you found a home to buy first, you're not a really strong buyer because you write your offer contingent upon your home selling and it's not on the market and it's not under contract. Some sellers won't even look at those type of offers. So you're much better off by starting in that situation by focusing on getting your home sold first. Once your home's in escrow, then you're in a much better position as a buyer to write an offer contingent upon your home selling, but understanding that it's already under contract. You would still want to make the offer contingent upon the property just closing escrow at that point. Some tips when you're looking to list the home: price the home strategically, not too low, but definitely not too high. Trust your realtor's advice on pricing and timing. Also, stage the home. Make sure that you depersonalize, decustomize, and arrange the furniture in a way to open up the room. If you have a lot of big furniture, you might want to move some of that into the garage or out of the house. Finally, work with a knowledgeable realtor that will provide exposure, help market the home, and communicate with you regularly. Focus on the things you can control, such as the price of the home and the condition of the home, so that you put yourself in the best position possible to sell quickly. So timing the sale so that you avoid the homeless gap. Start by listing your home at the right time for your goals and don't focus on trying to time the market. I talk to my clients all the time. If you're buying and selling in the same market, you really can't time the market because the things that work great for us on the selling side are going to be challenging to us on the buyer side. If we have inventory sitting around and homes not selling quickly, great. You might be able to negotiate as a buyer, but it's going to take longer to sell as a seller. So really look at what timing makes sense for you and your goals rather than trying to time the market. And if you are listing your home first, some of the things you can do to avoid that homeless gap is to negotiate a lease back. So in Las Vegas, we have a post-possession addendum, and basically that allows for the seller to remain in possession of the home for up to 60 days after close of escrow. So once you get an accepted offer, you'll have a 30-day closing, and then 60 days after that, you'll close escrow, have your money in hand, and be able to still live in the home for 60 days while looking to buy a home and close escrow. You can even start looking during the 30-day escrow, so you really could have 90 days to find a home, close escrow, and move out. I always tell my clients timing is everything, so a great agent will really help you align with some of the time frames that make sense for you. If I know that my seller wants a rent back or is buying and might need time after close of escrow to find a home, then I put in the agent-to-agent comments that the seller might want a rent back for 60 days. That way, when you get an offer, the buyer's already prepared. I see a lot of offers come in with the rent back already part of the offer, or you can negotiate after, but being proactive and addressing that really can help relieve a lot of stress on the situation. Would you rather sell and do a temporary rent back or purchase your home prior to moving out? Share your comments below. So what happens if you've already found a home you want to buy and you're in love with it? Well, talk to the lender. Lenders can offer you a lot of options. You might be surprised. You might even be able to purchase your home without selling the home you're currently living in. And I'll give you the perfect example. My husband and I bought our dream home a couple of years ago. We it was during COVID and we were walking our neighborhood and we kept walking around the same home and pointing at it and going, wow, that home's beautiful. We love the views. We know that's the floor plan we want. That's our dream house someday. A couple of months after doing that, I had another friend who was also a real estate agent call me that lives in the neighborhood. And she said, let's go look at this for sale by owner in the community. Let's check it out. The second I pulled up, I realized it was the home that literally my husband and I have been pointing at for a month, saying it was our dream home someday. I felt like possibly the universe was bringing it to me. When we went through, the owner said that his mother had passed away. She lived in the home and they were trying to get it sold quickly and just really motivated to sell and had it priced significantly below market. I fell in love with it immediately, but I hadn't listed my home for sale. I didn't have time to sell my home. When I talked to the lender, I was pleasantly surprised to find out we were able to purchase that home without selling our home. So we wrote an offer, got it accepted, and then of course listed our home right away after. So we were in a great position and shocked to find out that we did have that option. If you talk to a lender and you do have to sell first, many lenders offer a bridge loan where they'll go ahead and take the equity that you have in your current home and use that as the down payment to purchase the next property. Bridge loans are specifically meant for situations where you're buying and you have to still sell a home. You could do a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit, where you take money out from the equity of your current home and use that as a down payment. So there's several options. The key really is to talking to a lender. The lender will figure out what's the best option for your situation. And if you don't have a lender, I have a great lender I recommend to clients that has bridge loans that can talk to you about a HELOC and make sure that you're aware of your options. Knowing your options gives you the financial game plan so that you can move forward buying and selling confidently. Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie Carver, your expert guide in all things real estate, especially if you're eyeing Henderson. Here to share tips, insights, and all the latest updates to help you navigate the real estate market in Las Vegas and Henderson. Don't forget to hit like, please smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any new videos. Let's jump back into it. Part number 2, on to buying the home. You can start your search online as you're listing your home. So for my clients, I'll set up a search directly from our multiple listing service, our MLS, with your criteria. Come up with a must-have list and a would like to have list. That way, when a property comes up on the market that fits your needs, you can make decisions quickly. Also, the search directly from the MLS helps us both to send an email to you and me immediately once a property becomes available for sale. Sometimes when you're searching and watching properties online like Zillow, there's a delay. So you really want to make sure your agent is setting up the search directly from the MLS. Next, get fully approved for a loan, not just pre-qualified. A lot of buyers start getting pre-qualified so you have an idea of how much you qualify for and then list the home. But you want to go ahead and move forward with the process of getting approved. That means you're submitting your documentation to the lender. The lender's verifying your FICO score, your income, and your assets, and really submitting the documentation to underwriting. This is so important because it can help avoid unexpected surprises. Sometimes things come up once you get into underwriting. So if you're doing that early, then you're gonna have less stress once you're ready to buy. It makes you a stronger buyer because rather than submitting a pre-qual letter to the seller, you're submitting a pre-approved letter, which is a much stronger situation. And you know you're in a better position to move forward when you're ready. I tell my clients the best way in buying and selling is to not really fall in love with a home until your home is already under contract. It really does keep your stress levels low and opens up options. So how do you make a strong offer on the home you want to purchase once your property's in escrow? If you need the home sale contingency, that's fine. List it in there, but you're in a much better position as long as your property's already under contract. And the key really is to make your offer stronger in other ways. For example, shorten some of the time frames. Since you're going to be fully approved, you can make the loan contingency shorter. You could even make the due diligence a little shorter for the time frame to have the home inspection. Possibly even the appraisal time frame if you're are pre-approved and your lender's ready to move forward quickly. Also, be flexible in close of escrow. Find out what seller prefers as a close of escrow and work within their timeframes. And little things that you can do, like the home warranty. You can pay for your own home warranty or waive it altogether. It's normally like $600, and you'd be surprised how often waiving that can make a big difference. Sometimes the small things become big things, specifically if there's multiple offers or you have the contingency on the sale of your home. So if you can make your offer clean as possible in the other ways, it makes a difference for the sellers. Most importantly, having an experienced agent by your side like me that knows how to successfully negotiate offers, present your offer in the best light possible to the listing agent and seller, and navigate all the details so you can feel comfortable moving forward with confidence. A strong offer really isn't only about price, it's about terms as well. The right strategy can help you get your dream home even if your current residence isn't closed yet. Would you feel comfortable making an offer when your home hasn't closed escrow yet? Or would that stress you out? Put your comments below. So how do you close both deals smoothly? Well, there's a couple of things that are little things that can make a big difference. For example, if you're buying and selling in the same market and you're really trying to close at the same time, make sure you use the same title company. They literally can close both properties simultaneously. The recorder's office records one, and then the next title is recorded right after. I have some clients that don't want to do a rent back, that move out of their house in the morning, move into the next house in the afternoon, and basically move that same day and don't need a rent back. If you have the rent back option or, some kind of time where there is a delay between two, then what you can do is you can have the funds wired from one title company to the other title company if you're not using the same one. This helps a little bit because then you're not having the funds wired to your account, have to wire it out again. So there's a little bit less of a delay if you make that happen. And you should prepare for unexpected delays. I recommend to my clients to have a plan B if for some reason something doesn't come together. I have lots of times, unfortunately, where there's a last minute problem with lenders, and so moving is delayed a day or two. So if you have the lease back, it's not a big deal because you're not moving out immediately anyway. Or if you have some kind of plan B, if you're doing the move all in one day, really helps to avoid some stress knowing that you already have another plan available if something comes up. You can pull this off beautifully and stress-free with the right team in place. It's all about planning, communication, and staying flexible. Looking for more real estate insights about Las Vegas and Henderson? Please check out one of my other videos popping up on your screen. I appreciate you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next one.